soggy out there at times, Shane, this Wednesday.
Yeah, it definitely was, and that rain is going to cause a lot of problems in the morning commute, not because it's still raining, but because all that moisture is going to turn into some dense fog. We go now to pinpoint Doppler, not picking up on any rain as we speak, but the moisture that is already laid down in combination with clear skies and some cooling temperatures going to cause some issues. Down to 43 right now. London, Middlesbrough, 45 into Somerset, 50 over into Harlan, 45 into Wise, 50 back up to Paintsville. So it's mild by December standards. The problem is that's about where the dew points are too, into the low 40s. So that's where the atmosphere is saturated and all that water vapor begins to condense. Well, we've got plenty of it. London, now seeing some very dense fog. Quarter-mile visibility, 5 miles into Somerset. Also over at Wise, the entire region, especially down in the Cumberland Valley, will deal with dense fog in the morning. So just be aware. Probably going to be a slow go on the morning commute. We're going to be into the low 40s. Future View picking up on that fog quite well. That fog will lift. We'll go to a mix of sun and clouds with low 60s for highs tomorrow. Even warmer for Friday, starting off right around the 50 mark, a few spots into the upper 40s, and then into the mid 60s. Now, folks, our highs this time of year should be around 50. That's where our lows are going to be the next couple of days. That tells you how unusually warm of a pattern we're about to enter here into the mountains. So watch out for that fog tomorrow morning. I can't stress it enough. I'm going to slow things down once again. But the good news is overall things are looking dry. You can see a little bit of a weak front passing through. That's just that warmer air moving in. Shouldn't cause any precipitation tomorrow. But this warmer weather is no joke. 70s heading our way by the weekend. Big time warm up. In fact, the potential for some records to fall. So let's break down the overall pattern as we head into the next couple of days. Record warm weather for the weekend. Gusty winds come with that on Sunday, and even a few strong storms Sunday night into Monday. Here's the setup. A very potent area of low pressure and a cold front going to come in Sunday night into Monday. A line of thunderstorms will develop along those storms. Gusty winds in excess of 30, 40 miles per hour and heavy rain. Since it's coming in during the overnight, though, that should at least curtail the severe threat a little bit. But even outside of thunderstorms, winds going to gust 20 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour. That's a look at Future View's thought on the winds. The other big story this weekend, the warmth. Check this out. Here are the records from Jackson and our forecast for this weekend. The records mid to upper 60s. We should blow those out of the water going into the low 70s. So overall, an unusually warm period of weather heading towards the mountains. But tomorrow, once we get past the fog, not looking too bad. Partly sunny, 60 degrees for your high. You'll see overall not too bad. The showers and storms return in isolated fashion Friday and Saturday. Sunday, widespread storms late that carry into Monday morning. And then we get back closer to normal with 50s and 30s by the middle of next week, Matt.
Yeah, Shane, wow, looking more like spring than almost winter here.
It really is.
All right, Shane, thanks. Well, straight ahead in sports, a new number